Hello, hello. Oh, there we are. All right. All right, guys. So we are live, obviously, because we're live right here. I'm Sebastian. This is Ninth Island Connection. We are a weekly lifestyle and television show all about Vegas. Check out the About Us so that you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are, guys. We're on TV throughout the country, we're streaming every single week with a television show all about Vegas. This week is a little bit different for our live. We are on the road. And last week, I told you guys, well, quick shout out to Information and Aloha Shoyu for the collab and this awesome hat right here that's coming in handy at the beach today. And I say beach. So we're not in Vegas. We are in the state of Nevada and we are on a beach. So if you've ever wondered about water in Vegas, yes, there's Lake Mead, um, Lake Havasu, that is a short distance and is massive, obviously, but that's not Nevada. There is a beach here in Vegas. And I'm going to show you guys right now where we are. If you guys have questions, drop them in the comments. This is a different kind of live for our weekly update. We're going to talk about weather. We're going to talk about events. We're going to talk about everything that's going on in Vegas. But we're also going to show you guys where we are right now. We are in Laughlin, Nevada and that's Harrah's right there. That is Harrah's in Laughlin. We've done a couple of videos about Laughlin, and we come down here all the time. It's like an hour and maybe an hour and 15 minutes from my driveway to the parking lot right here. So we do a lot of staycations here in Vegas. It's such a slow pace. We can be a little bit anonymous and just chill. It's just such a chill time. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn this around so that you guys can see what I see. All right, let's see. Let's turn the camera around. There it is. There it is, guys. This is where we are. This is the Colorado River. And you guys have questions, just go ahead and type them in while I'm doing this live. This is the Colorado River here in Laughlin. And that's right across the river there is Bullhead City, Arizona. So Laughlin is right on the edge of Arizona and California, actually. There's a little town just before you get into Laughlin. That's what is it? Cali Nevi Ari. It's a town that's at the crossroads of California, Nevada, Nevada, and that's my New York coming out. Nevada, California, Nevada, and Arizona. And there's Bullhead City, Arizona, right there. It's so nice to be here by the water, and you see there's people in the water right there, which is nuts because the water is freaking cold. This is the Colorado River and it is cold. I think, what do they say, it never gets above like 50 degrees, 45 to 50 degrees. It never gets above 40, like 45 to 50 degrees. But you know, when it's 100 in Laughlin, what, it's 105, 10. It's warmer in Laughlin than it is in Vegas because we're further south and deeper in the desert. You see the mountains all around there. Again, that's Arizona. Let's see. I see some people typing, so I'm going to take my sunglasses off. See what you guys are, questions you guys have. Aloha, Sebastian. Actually looks pretty nice out there today. It's beautiful. It is. I'm standing in the shade, but this is Harrah's in Laughlin. So the reason we come here is this is a Caesar's property, and being that we're Diamond Plus, but even just being Diamond, you can get complimentary rooms here. Look at the lanai up there. It's just absolutely beautiful. Yes, it's an older property. It is an old property. So I'm not gonna tell stories about that, but it is an old property. But they have just been through a major renovation, and the room that we're staying in is actually fully remodeled. And we have a room tour coming up. We didn't post it yet because we're still here, but we're going to do a room tour in the newly remodeled room that we're staying in, and the North Tower, which has just been recently remodeled. And I don't know if you guys have been here before, but the North Tower, that was the one that was just like junk all the time is the best way that I could describe it. The elevators were always slow. There was always lines waiting for the elevators. One of them was always broken. The rooms were all busted up. Um, but it's really nice. They remodeled the rooms completely, and we really like it. We really like it. And like I said, you can come down here and look at that. They have like a little beach right here along the river. That's where we're going to be spending the afternoon, guys. Right down there. They have jet ski rental right over here. Look at the jet skis going across right over there. You guys can catch them right there. Look at that. Going across. That right there, you see that walkway and that little dock? That's for the water taxi. So they have a water taxi that you can take to the other properties down the river. They go that way because Harrah's is the only property that's kind of by itself, just kind of off in the cut over here by itself. There is a like a boardwalk that goes across the river, along the river, I should say, where the other properties are pretty much connected to each other. You can just easily walk to them, kind of like downtown or the strip. Um, I was right there at the end of March. Great place to stay between Vegas and Phoenix. Absolutely, totally agree. It definitely needed a remodel. Yes, 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 yes. And you can laugh out loud about that. It was junk. And the only reason that we would come here is for the beach, is for this right here, because we miss Hawaii so much. And this is the only place that you could kind of sit on some sand by the water and just kind of just chill. And it's such a great escape from the madness of Vegas. All right, so let's get into the update. What's going on in Vegas right now? So we are in Laughlin just for today. We leave tomorrow, heading back home to Vegas, and this is what you can expect. It is cooling down a little bit. It's in the low 100s and like really low 100s. You can walk down. It's in the really low 100s, like 101, 100, 101. Like it's right there. Um, and in the evenings or overnight, it's getting down into the 80s already. So it's already cooling down. Um, so let's talk about what's going on in Vegas. This is some of the news that we've been hearing. So there's been this big social media rumor that Bellagio Buffet is closing, and that is not true. Bellagio put a statement out saying, we've seen all this stuff on social media, but it's not closing. The Bellagio Buffet is staying open. There is a brand new Wizard of Oz experience that's going to be coming to the Sphere in Vegas. So that's really cool. Can't wait to see that. There's not a lot of details. Actually, there's no details about that at all, just that it's going to happen. So as more news comes out, we will definitely keep you guys updated. Look at this. They have little picnic tables. They've got lounge chairs, umbrellas, and this is, like I said, this is Harrah's right here in Laughlin, Nevada. There is the Colorado River. I'm trying to stay in the shade so my phone doesn't get too dark from the sun here. All right, let's see. A$AP Rocky and The Weeknd and Coldplay announced the iHeartRadio Music Festival. They're going to be performing there, which is huge. The iHeart Music or iHeart Radio Music Festival is always a big event in Vegas, and those guys performing is no surprise. It's always just packed with major, major names. Somebody won a massive jackpot at Binions, and I wanted to say this one specifically to talk about Binions because Binions doesn't get a lot of press, positive or negative press at all. Let's see. Is there a multiplier there now? No. There's a like a reward credit, Michael, to answer your question. There's a reward credit multiplier event thing going on, but it's tied to a slot tournament. Um, on the 26th, what is today's date? What is today? The 28th. So right now in Vegas, in the Vegas market, is the 26th through the 30th. So for started 2 days ago and it ends on the 30th, there is a 10 times tier credit multiplier happening. And we are actually checking into a property on the strip tomorrow, and we're staying for 2 nights to take part not just in the tier credit multiplier because it's 10 times and that's massive, um, but also we're going to be doing some filming. We're partnering with the Forum Shops and Three Square. They do a lot. The Forum Shops at Caesars, does a lot. And just a full disclaimer, we are not getting paid for this at all. They reached out to us and wanted us to help them promote this charity that they contribute to called Three Square, which is a big food bank in Southern Nevada. And they asked us if we would partner with them, and absolutely we said yes, 100%. And no, no, we don't get paid. We're not, we gain nothing other than giving back and helping to promote this amazing nonprofit that does so much in Southern Nevada. So anyway, that was a little sidebar. We're going to be checking in tomorrow. So Thursday, Friday, we're going to be staying on the strip, filming with the shops at the forum shops at Caesar's Palace. And we're going to be doing the 10 times to your credit multiplier as well while we're there, because we might as well. But anyway, wanting to talk about Binions. And I'm sorry I'm so distracted, guys, but we're here on the river and it's so beautiful. There's the water taxi, and it's easy to be distracted here. So Binions, somebody was betting 60 cents and won $12,000 on a machine. They didn't say what machine, but I wanted to talk about it because Binions doesn't post a lot on social media about people winning jackpots. And you don't hear about people winning jackpots downtown very much other than the Cal, Boyd Gaming. So you have the Cal, Fremont, and Main Street Station. They post a lot about people winning jackpots. You don't hear very much from other properties. So I wanted to share that people actually do win at other places than the Cal, Main Street Station, and Fremont. Hope you are at Texas. Wait, have you eaten at Texas Roadhouse Restaurant? Uh, Neighbor went there and was saying about their rolls and steaks. Have not been there. Have not eaten at, not in, since we've lived in Nevada. No. Sorry, LG. We've eaten at Texas Roadhouse in Georgia, but never since then. This just came up on my feed. What city or state? Well, thank you for tuning in and clicking on this. This is Laughlin, Nevada. It's about, at least from my house, we live in Vegas. Vegas Valley is big. This is an hour and 15 minutes from my driveway to the parking lot here at Harrah's in Laughlin. So we're staying at Harrah's. It is a Caesar's property. There are two Caesar's properties here in Laughlin, Tropicana and Harrah's. So this is a Caesar's property, and they have a little beach over here. You can see the umbrellas. They have chairs that you can rent there. Um, it is pretty. It is really, it's super chill. It's like the opposite of Vegas. And of course, because we're still in Nevada and this is Harrah's, there's a casino in here. There's a couple casinos. There's a smoke-free casino, regular casino. They have slot machines, they have table games. And you know what? The table minimums, if you guys are looking to gamble and do it on the cheap, if you're inexperienced like I am at table games, or just want to try a different game that you don't typically play, they have $5 craps. So last night I was playing craps table for $5, which is unheard of in Las Vegas. You're not going to find $5 craps. Maybe 10 to 15 on a slow night off strip, but you're not going to find $5. And it's right on the water right here. This is the Colorado River. They have jet ski rentals, you see right there. And this is, so the jet ski rentals is an independent business. That's not part of Harrah's or Caesar's. That's just a business that rents a space right there at Harrah's and rents jet skis. They have nothing to do with Harrah's or Caesar's. Labor Day weekend coming up. Vegas should be busy. Absolutely, it's going to be busy. But you know what? It's the last major hoorah, if you will, of the year. After Labor Day weekend, typically everything just slows down. So if you're looking to come to Vegas and looking for a chill experience, pools are still open, all the restaurants, all the shows, everything is still going on. The biggest difference is that it's a lot less busy during the week. On the weekends, it does tend to get busier because we have the Raiders. So whenever there's a Raiders home game, it's always going to be busy. Hello. Hi. Aloha. Welcome. All right, let's get on with the update. So Bellagio Buffet is not closing, again, despite the social media rumors. Let's talk about Labor Day weekend. So somebody said LG just commented with Labor Day weekend coming up, it should be busy. Absolutely. And there's a lot of great shows coming up. We've got Babyface at the Palms on the 31st and the 1st. The Killers are wrapping up their 20 years of Hot Fuss tour, or residency, I should say, because they've been at the Caesars Coliseum for a bit, on the 30th and the 1st. Bruno Mars doing his thing at Dolby on the 31st through September 1st. Nas, check this out, guys. This is Yami. Hello, Tony. Yami, this is Laughlin, Nevada. This is Harrah's right here, the hotel, and it's right on the Colorado River here in Laughlin. I live in Henderson. I mentioned this earlier. I live in Henderson, and this is about an hour. It's actually from my driveway to the parking garage here. It's an hour and 14 minutes. So just an hour and 14-minute drive. I've sat in traffic on the H1 longer than an hour, longer than it took us to get here. I've been in the traffic from when we lived in town, we lived in Eva Beach, worked in town. I've been in traffic from town to Eva Beach longer than it took us to get here to the Colorado River from Vegas. It's absolutely beautiful, Vance. Yes. So let's see what else we have. So Nas, guys, check this out. Nas is going to be performing at the Wynn with the Las Vegas Philharmonic. That is going to be absolutely amazing. He's so talented. They are talented. I cannot wait to see how their show pops off with them together. Shania Twain is going to be at the Backed. That's over at Planet Hollywood. Used to be Zappos. Excuse me. Boys to Men on August 30th and the 31st at Cosmopolitan. Steel Pulse, who I absolutely love, is going to be at Brooklyn Bowl on the 29th. Future and Metro Boomin are going to be over at T-Mobile Arena on the 30th. This one is huge. It's going to be so crazy down Fremont Street Experience on the 31st. Common Kings are going to be performing for free on the Fremont Street Experience. I live in Henderson too. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we live in Henderson, and this is like an hour and 15 minutes away. We love to do a little staycation down here. Like I said, again, an hour and 15 minutes from our house. When we used to live in Summerlin, it was like an hour and 35 minutes to get down here. But we come down here all the time. We love it. It's such a chill spot, right on the water. And like I said, this is the only place that we experience like a beach that you could just sit on sand in water. We're in Eva Beach, Ocean Point. No, not Ocean Point. We used to live down by Campbell High School. It used to be near James Campbell High School. Yep, we used to live right there, Iroquois Point. I'm not sure what it's called now, but it was old. It was old Navy housing. We weren't in the Navy, but it was old Navy housing that I guess they sold to somebody private, I guess, and just did rentals. But yeah, we used to live right down there. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. So quiet and peaceful over there. We absolutely loved it. That was our favorite place. We moved to town finally. Just when they started building that rail, the traffic got so crazy. And then when they were building Ocean Point and everybody started moving in, so much traffic on Fort Weaver. I swear, it would take like 45 minutes just on Fort Weaver before you even got to the highway to get to work in the morning and then again coming back. So we finally moved to Kaimuki and loved it. We love Kaimuki. We lived in Kapahulu area. Um, Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it, and didn't have to deal with the traffic. So Common Kings is doing a free concert at Fremont Street Experience on the 31st. That's going to be nuts. Let's see, Switchfoot, Blue October, and Matt Nathanson are going to be at Virgin on the 31st. 21 Pilots at MGM Grand on the 31st. Dane Cook is making a comeback. I feel like he was so popular in the early 2000s, and then he kind of just disappeared for a while. Not sure what was going on. I'm not trying to start any rumors. He just disappeared for a minute, and he's making a comeback. I've seen him, like he's got a couple Netflix specials. He's doing touring again. So good to see him again. We always like Dane Cook. He's going to be at the Palms on the 30th. Howie Mandel, Howie Mandel is going to be at the Westgate on the 31st. Theo Vaughn at Resorts World Las Vegas on the 30th and 31st. Kathleen Madigan at the Venetian on the 30th and 31st. Wildin' Out at MGM Grand on September 1st. Chelsea Handler at the Cosmopolitan on September 1st. Kevin Hart at Resorts World Las Vegas on the 1st. The Aviators are at home, and highly recommend checking out a Las Vegas Aviators game. It's a great stadium on the 30th and the 1st. Modelo Vegas Kickoff Classic. That's LSU and USC that are going to be at Allegiant Stadium on September 1st. Las Vegas Aces versus The Dream on the 30th at Michelob Ultra Arena. And then with the Chicago Sky coming into town on the 3rd. Then you have the Las Vegas Lights soccer team over at Cashman Arena. That's down by where Neon Museum currently is, Cashman Arena. So it's by downtown, not far from East Fremont Street. It's in that area. So if you're looking to see some soccer here in Vegas, you're going to go watch a soccer match. And I learned this from Ted Lasso. They're going to be on the pitch on the 31st over there at Cashman. So check them out if you guys want to. That's it, guys. That's the live. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna walk down to the beach area just to show you guys. And I apologize if I missed some of you guys' comments. Nice. We're in Eva Beach. All right, so I think I'm caught up with comments and questions. So again, if you guys are just tuning in, we are here at Harrah's. This is Harrah's right there in Laughlin, Nevada. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from Henderson, or where we are in Henderson. Henderson is massive. About an hour and 15 minutes from our house. But if you're on the strip, it's probably, I'd say, an hour and 30 to an hour and 35 minutes from the strip. What's up, boo? Let's walk down. I got it. All right, so let's head out. This is it right here. This is free, guys. This is all free. And of course, you should never pay for beach access. Nobody can own the ocean, right? I'm a big believer in that. I don't believe in private beaches. The ocean is for everybody. The water is for everybody. The beach is for everybody. Oh, the sand is so freaking hot. Holy crap. Wow. My feet. I'm going to have to put my slippers back on. My locals that are